Should be going live in a second here. All right, I think we're good to go. What's up, everybody? Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture. Litecoin Summit, first one ever. Charlie Lee sitting beside me, very honored. Very grateful as well. Welcome to the channel, Charlie.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You just got done speaking.
Yeah, that was rough, huh?
No, you did a phenomenal job. What cracked me up was how you started it. Really, that I want to know, did you draw that comic? First of all, you did draw the comic.
I didn't draw the comic. I purchased it from
you purchased
Doc Comic, and I just replaced the text.
Cool. And did you think it was important to like kind of start out talking about the whole selling thing?
Yeah, I think I just want to clear the FUD a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I've answered the same questions over and over again on Twitter, but I figured this is like my platform, so let me just clear the FUD once and for all, hopefully.
I think you did a good job.
Never have to talk about it again.
I don't think you could have got a bigger platform as of today, right? I mean,
yeah.
It was good. It was good. So what I gathered from that part of when you were talking was you talked about selling, but you also explained that it would suck. You said that, right?
Yes.
It would suck if you didn't sell. Which, can you just touch on that real quick for everybody if they missed the stream out there?
Yeah, so like last year, Litecoin was doing well enough for me to, so to speak, like retire, right? So that I can quit Coinbase and actually focus on Litecoin, right? So at Coinbase, I was more focused on Bitcoin and maybe even a little bit more on Ethereum than Litecoin, right? So I kind of want to spend my time working on Litecoin instead. So I decided to quit Coinbase and put all my focus on Litecoin.
Yeah.
So I just mentioned that if I didn't sell, so I sold so that I have enough to kind of live off of what I have and actually work full time on Litecoin forever.
Yeah.
Which is cool, right?
Yeah,
but if I didn't sell, I might have to go find a job right now.
Yeah.
That is not Litecoin focused. So that kind of would suck for Litecoin.
And we're not at $20, but we approached it pretty quickly since you made that tweet. So
well, I'm not saying it's gonna get to $20.
No,
my tweet was that
could you live with
it could drop 90%. If you can't live with that or you can't like hang on, then it's not right for you to invest in it. Because I realized that in order to actually do well in this space, you have to hodl, right? You have to be able to hold on when it's crashing and ride it out. Because it's up and down, so it's like a roller coaster. So if you can't withstand the fall, then you'll be the one that is actually buying high and selling low.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I always talk about anticipating, not like guessing, not trying to predict what's going to happen, anticipating. So I think that's wisdom. I think that's all that was in that tweet. That was you trying to throw some wisdom out there. You've been in the game for a while, right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, really, 10 years ago at this time, 2008, you were, I believe, you were at Google, right?
Yeah.
Would you, so looking ahead now, 10 years later, would you have ever guessed right now you're sitting, first Litecoin Summit ever, creator of a cryptocurrency, which is your baby. Would you ever thought that? You didn't plan it?
No, of course not. I mean, you just don't know. Like back then, I never even heard of Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Bitcoin didn't even exist. So, yeah, kind of life
was it
a curveball, kind of.
Was it your goal? Because I always wondered this about you. Are you, even growing up, even before you went to MIT, or do you have an entrepreneurial drive? Did you ever want to be a tech leader? Is that ever a goal of yours?
I mean, not specifically. I'm not that. Don't have a huge entrepreneurial drive. Kind of Litecoin kind of fell on my laps. So, I think most people know when I created it, it was mostly for fun. I wanted to kind of play around with the code and kind of just create something that was better than what's out there, all the other alternatives out there, and launch in a fair way. And that was the focus. And I think that's why it succeeded, right? I wasn't trying to make money off of it. So my focus was just kind of for fun, and then also creating something that's better.
Yeah, 100%. And I think you did. I think most people here think you did do that. So we talked about this briefly before we started this live stream, which hopefully I didn't even check the audio, but we're good. Oh man, that would have been terrible. So, decentralized environment, right? It's developing. Most people, I think even most leaders, don't know exactly how to navigate through it, right? With regulations, with drawing lines on privacy, like you were actually just talking about that. What I'm curious about, I've been really intrigued with like the social networking part of cryptocurrency, like why people are coming in. For me, Litecoin, besides just the technology, which intrigued me, you intrigued me. I think you have a really good talent for indirectly leading, and humbly leading, which I think is a powerful trait. So, but my question for you is, how do you lead, and what are your plans for leading in this decentralized environment where Litecoin is supposed to be, a decentralized cryptocurrency?
I think what I do is I try not to lead. A lot of people come up to me and say like they want to work with Litecoin, like how can they help? Like they want me to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Right, and my response is like it's more of a bottoms up thing. It's more of a grassroots movement. It's a decentralized currency. So try to figure out what you're best at and contribute the best way you can. I'm not trying to tell people what to do, so I kind of lead that way.
Yeah.
And it is definitely not. Most people aren't used to that, and they don't know how they fit into this kind of like a decentralized currency.
Exactly.
But in the end, we want this to be a global money, right? It's not a company. It's not. It's decentralized, so people can use it and help with it as they see fit. And it's not up to me to decide what's the right way for this to happen.
To form. Which, I mean, this whole thing, this summer is a good example of that, right? I remember David Schwartz bringing up the idea for a Litecoin Summit, and then all these people just kind of interested, and they come together and make it happen.
Yeah, like I didn't really put much effort into this in terms of like organizing, right? And it's great to have such a passionate group of people that want Litecoin to succeed as real world money. And like even when the price has dropped like 80% since the time when we actually started working on it, people didn't lose their passion. People were still passionate about it. People realized it's not the price that matters, it's actually usage and adoption.
Yeah.
So I'm pleasantly surprised that everyone is still so excited about Litecoin, even with the price being
100%. I've talked to a bunch of leaders, startups, and I think the general theme is now is the time to build. Mm-hmm. And you've been through it before, right? You've seen this cycle, so I'm sure you'd probably agree with that.
Yeah, last year was extremely distracting with the whole SegWit and SegWit 2x and Bcash and all that craziness that's going on. And I guess it's fun to be in this space. There's never a boring day.
Do you think that social drama will ever end? Especially like as the market cap grows, more people are coming into the space. Do you think it's just going to get crazier, the social drama?
I think it's going to get crazier. I think the issue is that it's money, right? It's not. It's different than like the internet.
Yeah.
Right. The internet is not all about money. Like I mean, e-commerce is a little bit about money, but this cryptocurrency movement, it's all about money. So when you're talking about money, people get very they get feisty when a like for example like the clash between different currencies, right? Because there's talk about there can be only one, right? Mm-hmm. It's true that you're kind of fighting for the same crown.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Game of Thrones, right?
That's so true. It's like everybody's like, no, my cryptocurrency's better.
Yeah. Because you have more invested in your cryptocurrency.
Yeah. But I think our cryptocurrency's better.
Yeah.
I think Litecoin's better.
Of course.
So obviously there's a bunch of people on the live stream. We just talked about getting involved, right? And people that really want to lend a hand in this. What would you say to them in terms of what they could even do?
It's basically contribute where the best you can, right? Whatever your talents are. and for a lot of people, it may just be getting the word out, right? Telling people about Litecoin, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrency in general, or whatever their favorite coin is. I think the whole movement is important. That, from my point of view, it's about a new form of money that will replace the flawed existing fiat money we have today.
Yeah.
And whether it be Litecoin, Bitcoin, or some other coin, it's about having freedom of money. And 100%. I think just getting that message across to people, convincing people to just play along with it, buy a little bit, use it, convincing merchants to accept it, and just foster adoption. I think that's the most important.
So little things, even just getting on social media, tweeting about it, talking to their pizza shop about it, family, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's how it grows organically, right? Cool. Told you I'd make it short and sweet for you, man. I really appreciate it. Really do. So it's been a long, January I started the channel. I met some amazing people, obviously, and that are part of the foundation, and meeting you has been awesome. So very grateful for all you do. Thank you for taking some time and sitting down with us.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a fun next couple of days.
Yeah, and you're doing whatever you can with getting the message across, right? Using your YouTube channel.
Exactly.
And if people out there want to do that, that's great. Having more voices pushing for cryptocurrency adoption is good for everyone.
Good point. Very good point. So start the channel. Get some crypto adoption. You heard it from Charlie Lee. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Yeah.
All right, everybody. We are out. We'll be seeing you a little bit later. Thanks for coming by.